Hey guys, welcome back. I've got another install for you today. Bought a shift linkage from Amazon. I'm gonna put on my Road Glide. Probably should have done this a lot sooner. I've heard a lot of stories and seen some videos of people that have had trouble with their shift linkage breaking. I've never had that happen, but I certainly don't want that to happen because you can get stranded that way. So we're gonna put this on real quick. Shouldn't take too long. Stick around, let's check it out. Okay, so here's the shift linkage I got. It is machined aluminum. And it looks really good. It's really strong and heavy, and it's going to be a lot better than the one that comes on there from the factory. But looks like the bearings on the end are pretty sizable. It comes with an instruction sheet. Should be pretty self-explanatory. You're just taking out a screw and a nut off the front, and then taking a screw out of the back, and then got a screw to go in the back. Plus, you got a screw and an acorn nut for the front. It came with this lever cover, I guess, for the back, for the transmission lever, but the transmission lever on my bike is not straight like this, so I won't be using that. But anyway, let's tear into the bike. We'll get it taken apart, and like I said, this should not take more than a few minutes because just 2 screws basically, and should provide us a lot more reliability in that shift linkage. Okay, let's take a look at what we got. Okay, so like I said, the front has an acorn nut and a screw that comes in from the back. Actually, it's part of that. It's actually in that piece there. So the new one will be actually a screw that we put in through the back. And then on this one, it has it's kind of the same thing, but it's actually screwing into the lever. It's part of the linkage itself, and kind of has this little bearing or whatever inside there to keep it from being stiff or whatever you season up there. Gives it room to move around. So we'll take those 2 out and then put the new one on. And I guess the most important thing we need to make sure is that we make it the exact same length, which I'm just going to put it up to this one and put the holes, put these screws that are sticking out of this existing one and put them through the holes, make sure it's the same length. So let me get some tools and find out what size these are, and we'll get started. Okay, before I get ready to take that one off and put the new one on, there's another thing I want to show you that I got from Amazon yesterday, and this is a really cool phone mount for my handlebars, and I'm just going to take a look at it real quick. This thing, man, it's like a hand. You see there's 5 silicone points that hold that phone in place. There's 2 sliders, one at the bottom and one on the side. And you can orient this however you want. If you want it landscape, you can turn it. I've got it straight up for portrait style or whatever, but you can see it's got rubber mounts back here to help absorb shock, and it has 2 huge ball sockets, if you can see those. Those are, so you can get that, I believe that's a 720 degree rotation between those 2 balls, so you can get it exactly where you want it. And this top silicone stopper also has a screw that you can loosen and move that up and down to fit your phone. But this thing holds the phone absolutely tight. I've already ridden with it on. I bought this for my trip to Indiana, which I'm heading over in a couple days. But man, this thing is great. It's so heavy duty. It's aluminum, and it has these, like I said, these silicone or rubber. I'm not sure if they're silicone or rubber, but anyway, it's got stoppers on the back to keep it from vibrating your phone half to death. And it has these rubber stoppers here, rubber mounts here, to keep it from having so much vibration. And then you have this little thumb screw right here. You loosen that and you can change the angle. And it's, like I said, it's pretty versatile. You can put it up this way, you can make it landscape, you can put it down under your handlebars if you want. But anyway, I thought that was worth sharing. And like I said, there will be a link to that in the description, as well as the shift linkage down in the description, so you guys can check them out and get one for yourself. So let's get back to putting the linkage in. Okay, so you can see there the back. I can put my glasses on so I can see what I'm doing here. This bike was clean until I took it out to test out my new exhaust, and it's a mess again. So I'm gonna have to clean this up before I ride off to Indiana. Okay, so this is 7/16 wrench back here on the back section here. And you just need to loosen that screw up right there. Oops. Am I going the right direction? Yep. Just take that all the way out. Okay, so there's the back. Back is loose. And let's see. Is it the same? Nope. Okay, I believe the front is a 1/2 inch, which I will have to hold that, and I think this back one is a 7/16. Yep, so a 1/2 inch on the front here and then a 7/16 on the back that you gotta hold just to keep it from spinning on you. Just take that one off. And you got your shift linkage out. Pretty simple. And there it is. And like I said, that shift, that lever cover that came with it is definitely not going to fit that because that's not straight. So let's go see if we can get this one up here to the right size. All right, let's see what we got here. I'm just going to grab this and stick this in one end because that's going to be the correct spot for that side. And honestly, it looks like it's already set up. Looks like it's the right size to me, maybe a little bit. I think it's the right size. I don't need to stretch it out any. All right, so we're going to go with it. We're going to go with it. Okay, so I think we're ready to put her on. And grab our screw for the front here. Put a little bit of blue Loctite on the threads of this sucker here. Then we're going to put it through if I can. Probably should have put that through afterwards. Okay, there's that. All right, let's try that again. Put a little blue Loctite on for the second time. Okay. Get this crap all over me. Just put it up here. Right there, and then we'll wash her in with the nut. Then on the back side, a little more blue Loctite on. And then we'll put this one through the front. These are 7/16 to get her nice and snug. Same thing back here. Get that one nice and snug. Shifting good, down to first, up to neutral, second. Okay, looks like it's on there. Well, that was a quick and an easy one, and I say that, I probably jinx myself and something will happen to it. Anyway, most of the time when I put something together, it hasn't been so much on the motorcycle, but other things, if I'm doing something, working on a project in the house or something, I like to break it first, see how to break it, and then fix it and do it the right way. I don't know if anybody's like that out there is watching, but that's just the way my projects usually go. I break it first and then I try to do it right the second time. But anyway, that was I mean, 2 screws basically is all you gotta do, and the worst part about it is make sure the length is right. And that was, I mean, basically as short as it goes, so hopefully it doesn't need to be adjusted shorter because it's not getting any shorter. So I think it's gonna be great, and definitely check out the link below in the description if you'd like to see one for your bike, and they have all kinds of different designs. I'm sure you'll find one you like. Not just that one. There's all kinds of, like I said, there's all different ones. There's some chrome ones. There's other different black machine ones. There's a lot of cool ones. So check it out. And also the phone mount that I showed you. That thing is like solid as a rock, man. It's like a vice. I put my phone in it earlier and rode down the highway, and I was bouncing over, and the phone wasn't moving at all. Wasn't moving, and I've dropped a couple of phones off the bike, and they've shattered into pieces. So this is going to be a good addition, I think, to keep me from breaking this phone that I have now. So definitely check that out too. There's a link in the description, and very simple to put on. Just one screw, wrap it around the handlebar, tighten it down, and you're good to go. And you can use that thumb screw to loosen the ball sockets there, and 720 degrees of rotation to get that put in just the right angle for yourself. And see how you want your phone or your GPS or whatever. If you got a bike that doesn't have GPS, I mean, it doesn't have to be one of these Road Glides. Those things, it'll fit the handlebars for many bikes. So check it out down in the description and see if it's for you. As always, thank you, my friends, for stopping by. We really appreciate you. If you're a subscriber, thank you so much. If you're new here, please consider subscribing. Hit that like button for us and hit the bell icon so you definitely don't miss any more of our videos when they come out. We appreciate you guys. Y'all be safe, and we'll see you on the next one.